JJs, welcome to my channel. Today I'll be doing another HTML and CSS project. Yes, you get me right. There's no JavaScript here. I'll be doing I'll be building this website similar to Betway using HTML and CSS. So this is an awesome project to improve your CSS skills. So please come and code alongside me. For now, I've already downloaded the boilerplate. I'll leave the link in the description below of where you can download the boilerplate so that you can code along with me simply. So first of all, without wasting time, let's get on to the coding. First of all, I'm going to create a header. Then inside the header, first of all, I'm going to put an image. This will link up to our logo. Okay, this is our logo. So I want this text to appear if the image fails to load, and let me give it a class name of logo. We are done with that. Now let me put some hyperlinks for the top header contents. So looking at the top header, this is the text that I want. Let me just copy it. I've got about 8 of these, so I'm just going to copy this one and put it in mod pools. So now it's just the time to just drag the content to where it should go. Just copying the way it should go like this. Then the last one, I'm going to put some class names. This one I'll call it class name log. Then this one I also need to give it a class name. I'll give it sign. So now is the time to just copy the text to where it should go like this. So let me open my coding on a live server. While the live server is loading, we can go to the inner. I'll call it main. I want to create a main. Okay, there you see. Okay, so now I'm going to create a section called hero. Section, I'll give it a class name of hero. Then the first one, I'm going to call it div. I'm going to create a div. Then I'll call it hero top. This is the div. This is a div that will wrap up everything again. So I need to give it a name of colors hero top. Then after that, we are going to create our first inner div. I'll call it, let's give it a class name of hero image. Now let's create an inner div for the text. Remember we got the text there, so I'll call it hero text txt. Then by looking at the design, I've got some h2 paragraph and the body and the paragraph, so I need these tags to match up. So I'm going to have h2 tags. Then after h2 tags, I'm going to have h1 tags. After h1 tags, we're going to put some hyperlinks. Then after some hyperlinks, okay, let me give the hyperlinks a class name. Let's call them class hero btn. Then let's have paragraph text like this. Now we're going to put it into a multiple of 6 times. So I need to just say copy 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So what is now more important is that before I go, so that I don't forget what I'm doing, I'm going to rename the classes. Let's call this one hero 1. Let's call this one hero 2. Let's call this one hero 3. Let's call this one hero 4, so that I know what I'm doing, where I am. 5. Let's go this one. Okay, I need them to be 6, so I think this is where we made our mistake. Let me cut this one and just come and put it right at the bottom, and let's 5, okay, I'll call it 6. So now is the time to just copy the text that I want. I want this text. Let's copy it, and this is our first one, so all the text is going here. So it's just, this is just the copying of the text. Now let me just remove some unnecessary spacing. Now let's copy this one. I need to copy this text again, this text that is here. Just copy it. We go over to the next one. So let me just drag the content to where it should go. So sorry for the that error, but I need this text to go there. I also want this text to go there. Yeah, like this. So don't worry about this too much spacing. We just have to remove it. Then we come over to the next one, this one. Let me just copy this text. Now here we are. Now let's remove. Okay, now I've done with this one. Let me continue copying. Now I'm going to be copying this one. Okay, just copying the text so that we place it to where it should go. Now let's just copy this text back as new customer and place it inside the h2 tags. Let's have this get bonus, welcome to bonus, and place it between h1 tags. Let's get this text for the part for hyperlinks, and then we will need this text for this one which goes right inside the paragraph tags. And then after that we just remove the unnecessary spacing. We're done with that. Let's go on to the next one, this one. So let's just copy this text and let's place it to where it should go. So we just gonna check the okay, I placed it wrongly. Let me restart dragging. Yes, I've dragged it correctly. Let's drag also this content, and then let's drag this one that will go inside the hyperlinks. Then let's drag this one that will go inside the paragraph tags. Now we're done with everything that we have done copying. I now want to look at how the design looks from, okay, this is our text inside my lifesaver, but you can see that below there is the logo for West Ham. So let me for the logo for West Ham, we need to do some HTML for the logo for West Ham. So for the logo for the West Ham, let me start by, I'm going to do it differently because it's different. I'm going to remove this div and closing divs. Let me start by inserting the image. Inside our images folder slash, I need the West logo. Okay, this one, yeah. So out, in case the image was to load, this text that will display. So now I need I'm going to remove h2 tags as well as the hyperlinks. We're gonna remove them. Let's drag the content that is supposed to go there. Okay, this is the text that is going to go for h1 text. Then let's drag the content for our paragraph. Let me paste here. Yes, this is our last paragraph. Okay, so now let's have a look at how the design now looks like inside our, yes, there's the design. So now I'm going to the HTML, CSS, styling everything. Let me start off with the header. Let's put a background color of black. Let's save the color of the text to white. Let's set the height to 5 rems. When I've done that, I'm going to style. Okay, let me wrap up everything inside a div, which I shall call div head. Okay, and drag everything that is there inside this div. Let's give it a second class name of desktop. Remember, this is for the desktop view, like this. Then I want to start styling this head. Let's set to display flex, flexi direction. I want it to be raw. Justify content to space around. Align items to the center. Then padding all over. I want to set it to 2 rems. Next, we're going to start this logo. For the image, I want to set it width to 10%. After that, I'm now targeting the hyperlinks. Color, I want to set them to white. Then let's remove the text decoration by setting it to none. Nextly, we're going to start this hyperlink for the login. Just copy color and okay, there we are. We're going to set the background color to light green. So do that. I'm gonna use this color code, then the color of the text, we want to set it to white. The width, which is very important, let me set it to 6 rems. Then height, let's set it to 2 rems. Border radius, let me give it 5 pixels. Padding top, I want to push it to 0.6 rems. Then text align, center. After styling this one, I want to style the below it the sign, hyperlink for the sign. Okay, I'm going to copy these properties, but I will make some few alterations. Let's set the background color to red. Color for text, border color, I want the border color. I'm going to set the border color to this green that we have here. Then the width 6 rems, height 2 rems, border radius, so padding top, and then we leave the rest of the content like that. Let's have a look at how the design now looks like. There you can see that the changes that we have applied. Now next we are going to style this hero top that we have here. Class name hero top. Let's set the margin. Okay, I need brackets. Let's set the margin to 0. Padding to 0. Then height to 100%. So I'm just going to style this first one. This is hero image, so just come and paste. Let's save the background image. Okay, like this. Then with the background image, I'm going to use the linear gradient. Okay, RGBA. Let's see. Okay, RGB, I'm going to have this color code 0,000. Black color. Then inside the background images folder, let's have hero 1. Let's have a look at the changes that we've applied. Okay, so I need to make this image very visible. Let's set the background position to center. Let's have background repeats, no repeats. Okay, and let's have the background size, set it to cover. Okay, then let's set the height to 80%. And let's have display to flex. Then align items to the center. I want to find out why my image is not coming out correctly. Let's cut this one, just remove it and place it closing there. And let's have a look at how the designer looks like. Oh yes, there's my image. My image has come out correctly. So let me continue styling. And nextly we are going to style. So we're done with that one. Now nextly let's go and style the hero image hero text. This one. So for me to style this one, I need to set the color to black, then margin left, two rems. Let me push it 2 rems. Then I'm now going to target the H2 tags. H2 tags. Let's set the font size to 1,5 rems. Let's say font weight or 500. We're done with that one. Let's target the H1 tags. Let's say font size that is larger, 2 rems, and also let's set the font weight to bolder. Now I'm going to target the paragraph tags. Font size that is the smallest of all, I'm going to set it to 1 rem. Then I'm going to have a font weight of 500. Okay, nextly I want to target the button. This one, the button that we have here. Just paste. Let's set the text decoration to none. Color, let's set it to hash triple F. This is white. Then the background color, I want to be similar to this one, this green color that we collected here. So just paste it there. Then let's have the border color of same color. Let's set the padding to 10 pixels and 30 pixels. Border radius of 5 pixels. Then let's have margin top of 10 pixels. Then let's push to display inline block. Let's set the width to 40%. Then let's have height of 2 rems. Let's have font size of 2 rems. Yeah, let me have a look at how the project now. Oh, there it is. There's the project. In remove, reduce this one to 30%. Let me see. Yeah, it's still too large. Let me reduce it to 20. Yeah, now it looks better. So this is how the design now looks like. So this is how now the design now looks like. So we're going to copy the same styling to go to below. So to do that, I need to copy this same styling. Let's copy it from here. Let's copy everything. So I'm going to say as you can see, the class name is image2. So I'm just going to add a 2 there. Copy this one. Just put the code from the start of the page. Let's have a look at how now the design now looks like. Okay, I need to change the background image. this one becomes 0.2. Oh, there you see. Now let's go to 3, the number 3. Let's copy this one. Becomes 3. Then the image becomes, you need to change the image as well. Let's make it 3. Let's make it 3. Okay, let's save and let's have a look at how the changes now looks like. Oh, there we have it. Now let's move on to 4. Let's have the 4th one. Copy. Let me just also paste the 5th one. So I just need to change this one to make it 4. Yeah, since we got 4, then we also need to change the background image. Let's set it to 4. Then let's remove this one and let's set it to 4. Then now let's go to the 5th video image, 5. This one. Just copy it and let's come and replace it there. Okay, you might be complaining that my code is not visible, so we have to change this one to 5. Okay, this one, this image, so I have to copy this class name again, copy it, is finish. Right. Yeah, like this one. 5. Then let's save the design. Okay, so this is it, but I now need to check 1 2 3 2 3 4 5. Yeah, and I want to check why my image on 4 is not coming out correctly. 4. Okay, this one I think we made an error. Let's say 4. Let's put this one actually, and let's have a look at how the design now looks like. Yes, there's my image. All the images have come out correctly. So let me start with below this one that we have got here. So I'm going to collect this class name. This is our next class name that we are going to style. So below this one, okay, all right, now we start. Let's set the background color to black, background position to center, background repeats, no repeat, background size, cover, height 80%. Then let's have display flex, then align items to the center, now before I go, let me add flexi direction. Let's set it to column, then justify content, let's set it to the center, then the color of our text, let's set it to white. Let's have a look at how the designer looks like. Oh, there it is. So let me target nextly the okay. So this is what we have done, guys. uh this is what we have done. So you can now see that this is how the designer looks like. So what is now left is that I'll be leaving it for this is the part one video. So next part of the video I'll be doing the mobile responsiveness, as well as I'll be working on the hover effect, and then on the button and the footer as well. This is what I'll be doing next video. So please press on the notification bar and stay informed. Once I upload a new video, you'll get to know this new video that has been released. Thank you very much.